If you watched any of my earlier videos, well, I think I only did one, but I did a video on a gas valve failure with this unit heater. Now this is an old 60,000 BTU Resner, pretty ancient, probably about 30 years old. And I decided when I picked this thing up out of the dump that I'd take it home and I'd stick it in my shop. Now, I have a particular place that it's at in the shop. I'm standing behind the camera, and this is where a lot of times I work, in front of my bench. I don't want to heat the entire shop. In fact, I've got many heaters for many places in the shop that you've probably seen before. Mostly radiant, but a couple like this. This one is set up so that if I'm working in front of this bench and it's cold outside, I want this thing to be on. But I'm an old man and I forget stuff. So I can guarantee you I would leave this on by mistake. I have solved that problem. This thing is only going to go on when I turn on a switch. Like that right there. Okay, yeah, it's hokey. And there's a thermostat there. You listen real close. There it goes. It just lit off because I turned the switch on. However, I want you to note one other thing. That thing right there. That is a proximity detector. Okay, you see them on floodlights and all that sort of stuff. This thing I do not want to come on unless the switch is on and the thermostat is calling, and I do not want it on if I'm not in the shop. So what I've done is I've set this up so that this thing senses I'm here. If I leave this area, it runs for between 5 and 10 minutes. That depends on what you set the detector at. And then it shuts down. I'm going to do some additional videos on this. I'm going to show you, well, I'll probably start out with showing you what I did to replace that gas valve. I also set this up so it was not a standing pilot. It has an electric pilot now. So there's no pilot running when I don't want it. So this is mostly something to save energy, so it gives me heat when I want heat, but when I don't want heat, it shuts itself down. So I will be looking over this. You notice that fan just shut off. The burner is still on. It's pretty cold in the shop, so that fan sometimes will cycle when it's this cold. Yep, there it goes to start again. Anyway, hope you enjoy this series. It should be kind of fun to do.